In the silence of the forest, small shadows rushing through the leaves draw attention. These shadows are, in fact, some of nature's most resilient workers, ants. Each one may seem tiny and defenseless on its own, yet hidden within their bodies lies an extraordinary strength. An ant can lift many times its own body weight. In their world, this is nothing unusual. For example, when a tiny ant grabs hold of a large seed and drags it back to its nest, it makes us imagine a gigantic version of itself. If a human were equally strong in proportion, they could easily hoist a car onto their back and walk away with it. This physical superiority sets ants apart from many other small creatures in nature and greatly increases their chances of survival. But the strength of ants is not limited to their muscles. Their true power lies in their ability to act together. A single ant can only overpower a small prey, but when hundreds unite, they transform into a massive army. When an ant finds food, it leaves behind an invisible trail. This trail acts as an invitation to the others. Soon, dozens, even hundreds of ants follow the same path, marching as if they were walking on an invisible bridge, heading straight toward the target in single file. This moment resembles an army advancing with perfect order across a battlefield. Once the prey is surrounded, there is no escape. Hunting moments also reveal the intelligence of ants. They don't just attack, they plan. First, the escape routes of the prey are cut off. Then, the soldier ants deliver the strongest blow. Some attack the legs, while others sink their jaws into the neck. Each one knows its duty, and no chaos occurs. Within seconds, the prey is immobilized. This method is one of the most flawless tactics in nature. The size of the prey doesn't matter. A creature that a single ant could never defeat is easily overcome through collective action. This is the ants' greatest secret: cooperation. Yet their collective ability is not only admirable in hunting, but also in defense. Any creature that comes too close to a nest suddenly finds itself in the middle of an alarm. First, the guard ants detect the danger. Then, signals spread throughout the colony. Within seconds, hundreds of ants rush out of their nest. Jaws open, lines form, and a wall rises against the intruder. Some species spray acidic liquids to deter attackers. Others clamp down on their enemies with their mandibles. This unified defense is a deadly trap for most creatures. To protect their nest, they are willing to face death without hesitation. In their eyes, the colony stands above the individual. Even if one ant dies, the colony continues to live. This sacrifice is one of the most striking truths of the ant world. But their story is not only built on hunting or defense. Ants are the invisible heroes of ecosystems. While digging soil, clearing paths, or carrying food, they make enormous contributions to nature. As they build their nests, they constantly aerate the soil. This allows roots to spread more easily and plants to grow healthier. By carrying away dead insects and organic waste, they clean their surroundings, helping to eliminate decaying matter from the environment. Some ants even unknowingly transport plant seeds into their nests. Under the right conditions, these seeds sprout and give rise to new habitats. In other words, ants don't just ensure their own survival, they also help guide the cycles of nature. Their strength does not lie solely in their individual bodies, but in the system they create together. Each one may look like just a small worker, a small warrior, but in truth, they are pieces of a vast structure. They overpower prey together, defend their nests together, and transform nature together. When we look at the story of ants, we witness the flawless functioning of nature: strength, intelligence, and cooperation. When these three elements come together, it becomes clear how tiny bodies can have an enormous impact. As I always say, nature has so much to teach us. What truly matters is being able to see it. If you found our video useful, don't forget to like it and subscribe to our channel. More episodes of this series are coming. Stay tuned.